So hi guys, my assigned topic is all about iOS 4. iOS 4 is the fourth major release of the iOS mobile operating system developed by Apple Incorporation, being the successor to iPhone OS 3. It was announced at the company's Worldwide Developers Conference on June 7, 2010 and was released on June 21, 2010. iOS 4 is the first iOS version issued under the iOS rebranding, dropping the iPhone OS naming convention of previous versions. It was succeeded by iOS 5 on October 12, 2011. Introduced folders on the home screen, significantly increasing the number of apps that can be displayed. Support for custom wallpapers was also added, although limited to newer devices due to animation performance requirements. The operating system also added a multitasking feature, letting apps dealing with internet calling, location, and audio playback function in the background, whereas a similar but more restricted fast app switching technology enabled any app to be left inactive in the background while user will switch to other apps. iOS 4 also added a system-wide spell checking feature, enabled iBooks on iPhone, unified the mail inbox to combine content from different email providers, and introduced both Game Center for social gaming and FaceTime for video calling. The maximum number of home screen apps from 180 to 2,160 due to the addition of folders. These folders would automatically be named based on the containing apps' respective App Store category. The ability to add custom wallpaper to the home screen was also added, though the feature was notably absent from iPhone 3G and the second generation iPod Touch due to poor performance of icon animations. iOS 4 introduced multitasking. The feature allowed users to switch between apps instantly by double-clicking the home button. It was implemented in such a way that did not cause excessive battery drain. Multitasking was limited to apps dealing with internet, calling, location, and audio playback, while a similar fast app switching technology meant users could leave an app and enter another, with the original app remaining in the background until the user returns. This feature was notably absent from iPhone 3G and the second generation iPod due to performance issues. iOS 4 introduced a spell checking feature that underlined misspelled words in red. Typing on the word would provide a pop-up with a recommended replacement. The camera app could take pictures with 5 times digital zoom. iOS 4 introduced iPhone and iPad Touch support in iMovie, which was already included on iPad. Though not a difficult app, it was available through App Store. The Mail app featured a unified inbox on iOS 4, allowing users to see messages from all of their email accounts displayed together in a single inbox. It is also gained support for mobile me, email, aliases, and multiple exchange accounts for business users. iOS 4.1 added a new app called Game Center, an online multiplayer social gaming network which allows users to invite friends to play games and to compare their score on a leaderboard. It was not available on the iPhone 3G. iOS 4 introduced FaceTime, a video telephony app that uses the device's camera to allow the user to make video calls with other FaceTime users. This feature was absent from the iPhone 3G, second generation iPod Touch, iPhone 3GS, and the third generation iPod Touch due to the lack of required features such as a front-facing camera. The Safari mobile web browser on iOS 4 added Bing as a search option in addition to Google and Yahoo. Beginning with the iOS 4.2.1, specific words or phrases on a page called search